Matt, what is your favorite day of the week?
Wednesday.
That's what today is, and today is your Wednesday stock review spelled with an I because we win on Wednesdays. You guys rock. All right, traders, what's going on? It's Jeremy Alexander Newsom with your Wednesday real life stock review, and yeah, it's still weird out there. The broader market's pulling down to some support levels and getting a little bit of a bounce action. Going to be interesting to see again what still transpires from here, but in general and in essence, I do think the markets are up mostly because it seems like the market really does not love uncertainty. And even though we are uncertain currently who the president is or will be, the Senate, it seems, is likely going to get the Republican seats. So if Biden gets elected, then he will have a hard time passing through any major bills, which the market likes that. Maybe. I don't know. That's just a theory. I've heard it somewhere. Who knows? Here's what I can say. We did trade off the blue line and we bounced when we got higher. So if it's harder than that, it doesn't have to be. Old resistance became new support. Could that be the reason that we bounce? And my theory is, yeah, sure it could be. So bigger stuff. Apple, AAPL, beautiful. Buy the blue line, bounce off the 100 simple, a nice little Morningstar reversal. So Apple doing its thing. Got a $100 put sale for November that I was able to buy back today. Also bought back my Putflix. Yes, that's it. Bought back a Putflix on Netflix at $4.20. Had a December put sale that I purchased back, and that was about a 50% premium evaporation. So that has gone with the wind on Netflix. Qualcomm, QCOM, gapping up big on earnings. Qualcomm up to 145. So this one just slowly grinding higher, looking strong, powerhouse all around. MELI. So MELI also gapping up a little bit on earnings, holding pretty strong. This purple line is a massive, massive level. And again, just perfectly bounced off of the 100 simple moving average. So MELI up nicely, looks pretty good. Upwork, UPWK trying its best to post a little bit of a post-market gap with some earnings. Numbers weren't bad. At least it doesn't seem so. So in essence, we'll see how it opens. But right now, trend looks pretty good on Upwork to just slowly grind higher. I really was hoping Upwork could pull it down to 16 and we could buy a lot of it. But hasn't happened yet. But I do really, really like Upwork, specifically since Fiverr has kind of already showed us that the gig economy is alive and strong. And that's what Upwork is. Tesla, watch Tesla extremely closely today. I did take a trade on it, did lose on it. Today was not a Wednesday for my day trades today, unfortunately. This is how Tesla looked when I took the day trade. Come over here. Yeah, this is how it looked right here. So nice big bullish candle. Stop was way, way down there. Good close above everything. And the VWAP, we simply bought off the VWAP, which is 420. If you turn the extended hours off, we bought the pullback of the VWAP. Anyway, long story short, I lost half an hour on Tesla. But tomorrow, if it gaps up, I'm thinking it could be repeating potentially a pattern like this. Not the exact same one, but a similar one. Because this day right here on the 11th of August, it did close below the Bollinger Band and then immediately reversed out for those of you who track Bollingers. So it closed below the bottom band and then immediately traded with a gap higher the next day. Well, that's really what happened on the 30th of October. We closed below the bottom band and then we gapped up the very next day. Then we got another gap. Then we got a little bit of a bearish candle that opened. So if we gap up tomorrow on Tesla, I'm still going to be a bull on that one, expecting it to just slowly grind higher. DocuSign. DocuSign was beautiful. Trade down to the 100 simple moving average and bounce. So that one is looking delish. AYX. So we'll see what happens on this one with earnings tomorrow. Going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't think anything too drastically interesting will occur though. AYX probably gaps up and then trades down, or gaps down and then fades up. I think it fades regardless of the gap. I don't necessarily want it to, but I think big picture, March monthly chart still looks really, really nice. I like the monthly and I like the weekly bouncing off the 100 simple on a weekly chart. But in general, I do have positions on AYX and I'm still bullish. Speaking of being bullish, Pinterest, still bullish on this one. A really nice looking pattern, good candle, good trend, good gap, good volume, good direction, good fundamentals, good pretty much everything. Buy low, sell high on Pinterest. And I most likely will be selling, I think, some $80 December covered calls on Pinterest. That'd be a pretty sizable win if it gets up there. It's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow on Pinterest. I have one of my IRAs is just Pinterest. That's it. That's all it is. So, should be interesting to see. Teladoc, TDOC, hasn't quite gotten to the 200, but we'll find out. The longer it trades sideways, the more it consolidates, the better. We do have a lot coming up with, at least here in not North America specifically, but the Northern Hemisphere. As it gets colder, more people might be getting sick with different flu symptoms or whatever. So Teladoc, maybe people don't want to go into the offices as much, and they might use more of Teladoc services. That's kind of what I'm banking on. I do like this company long term. I do like the bounce. Even though it didn't quite get to the 200, I am in it and excited about going long. And last but not least, I like this gap on Activision a lot. I like the close. I think it took out a lot of the bears from earnings. And as soon as, if, and when Activision can close above $80.57 over the next 2 or 3 weeks, coming into the Christmas holiday, Activision video games, it just makes sense to me. Belong on Activision. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Thanks so much, folks, for tuning in to your Wednesday stock review. And I'll see you Friday. And next time. Love life, and trade. Bye. Bam. That was your Wednesday real life stock review. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I really appreciate you helping us with our mission, which is to enrich lives.